Hello, YouTube friends and family. Did you have a great Mother's Day? I did. And hopefully I'll get around to it shortly. But I got a green stalk for Mother's Day. Yes, I did. I used yellow door tin. They had them for $109. So it came to $117 with shipping. I don't know if the code actually came off, but it was $117. And I said, it's time for me to enter into the green stalk revolution. So those videos will be coming up on my gardening channel, JC in the Garden. Yes, we'll start with a tour, and I'm doing a separate gardening channel, but some of this stuff is related to the gardening channel. So stay tuned. So, and you know I always start my new channels with giveaways, so get on over there and subscribe to JC in the Garden. And might be a giveaway that very first video, so ring the bell for the first upload. But you know, I'm a flower girl over here. I'm a plant girl, and I am a gardening girl. So, Aldi. This is an Aldi clearance haul. Yes, it is. I shouldn't have went in there. I promise you I shouldn't have went in there. I shouldn't have. But I was there. And I went looking for this because we all know they mark these down. I don't want them to get dead and bound from salvage this year. So these were only $3.19. The big, tall, beautiful pattern orchids. So I got one for a friend. I got two of those patterns. Let me see. And then I got this pattern. And look at here. It's Teacher Appreciation Week next week. This is a great teacher's gift. It doesn't say Mother's Day on here. You take this little thing out, couple this with a gift card. The teachers will love these, especially if you got a teacher who loves plants. $3.19. So one is for a friend, and then they had the white and the green. So I did get one white, one with the white pattern. But you know, I really think they dye these petals. Sometimes I start to think that I have never been able to kind of get one with, you know, colors to come back yet. But I do have my blue one from last year. So I'm going to see if it comes back with blue leaves. But I really do think they dye these leaves. If you know, tell me in the comments. But this is so pretty. These petals are so pretty. Beautiful, beautiful patterns. And beautiful pots that are for any occasion. So I bought one because I have a birthday. Take that little pick out of there. And that's a birthday gift with a gift card. Look, we got to do what we can do. So I got that. Now, mind you, most of what I bought is 50% off. This is the only thing I paid full price for. And you know, this is $1.85. I've been getting badgered about bringing some honey mustard back in this house for somebody to drink. So that's what I did. I'm not buying the $4.90 one from Sam's Club. Not this time. So I just grabbed that one. Because it might be some around here somewhere. I'm going through pantries to try to sort this thing out a little bit better. Because summer is coming. And I'm trying to make sure I got some meal plans out of my pantry. I'm not going to keep running to the store all summer. I'm not. So, I got these. The whole set. So you get the labels. 2 glass acacia wood jars. And 2 scoopers. And the box for your dryer sheets. For $7.49. $7.49. So if you have any housewarmings, birthdays, kids going to college, getting an apartment, all of that, okay? So then I got two of those, because mind you, I spent like $150 on this. These 84-piece toolkit. 84 pieces. So you're getting those little tiny screwdrivers, which you can never find when you need to open your little stuff for the Dollar Tree and put batteries in it. Tape measures, all kinds of stuff. Hammer, level, the bag. 84 pieces for $11.50. You got a teen moving out the house or an adult moving out the house, they're going to need some tools. You got, and I want to say this is cheaper than the little IKEA kits we used to get. At this day and age, yes, this is cheaper. Plus it comes with a nice bag and it's way more pieces than those little IKEA kits we used to get. So, $11. Well, I hope nothing's in my notes. Okay, $11.50. So I got one for me and one for a friend. Father's Day coming up. If you got a father who ain't handy, he need to get handy, because we in these times where you better learn how to do something. So practical. Stock up. Shoot, even for teacher appreciation, if you need it. $5.20 for 3 packs, large packs. It doesn't say how many wipes in here. It doesn't, but I'm sure it's a lot. You got 2 lemons and a fresh scent. $5.20, because there's some things going around again. So even for next year, you can pick those up, because you know they're going to be on that school supply list. And we don't know how much they're going to cost. So I bought one of those. They had plenty. If you know my location and you in Jacksonville, Florida, they had at least 8 or 9 of them left. I'm also going to put a short with the stuff I did not buy. They still have stuff from my last Aldi haul. I think I'm going to get up and be there when they open next Wednesday, because that stuff might go down even deeper, or either it's going to get packed up for salvage. I'm still trying to figure out their whole process. If you know, let me know in the comments below if they're going to pack it up for salvage, or for a salvage store sale or pallet or whatever, or are they going to keep reducing it? Let me know. Let us all know in the comments. So I bought these, because these still there at 9 cents. So I bought 4 of these for a friend. These are not for me. I think I bought 1 or 2 in my previous haul, and that's all I'm going to need for my Easter baskets and things. So I bought 4 of those. And then they had 3 wool dryer balls. So all that laundry care stuff they put out, 3 balls for $1. Cheaper than the Dollar Tree. So you take these, you go to Dollar General, get the oils, oh gosh, I'm having a brain freeze. The essential oils. Put those in the dryer balls. They add the scents, and you don't need dryer sheets for real. Supposedly. That's something less to throw into the environment. So essential oil dryer balls. Got your little pretty laundry set. Found one of the little small baskets from the Dollar Tree to put stack your little balls in. You got a little pretty little setup. Living room. Child, I'm tired. Laundry room makeover for under $10. See, I tell you how to do it. That's a whole laundry room makeover for less than $10. But ain't no more of them laundry sets at that store. I can tell you that, because I was there and I got the last 2. But you might find one at your store, so be on the lookout. Look. So, prepping for Christmas. Hello Kitty Rubik's Cube. This must have been a leftover spring Easter item. This is good for any occasion. If you have a kid who plays Roblox and it's time for their birthday, Roblox gift card, wrap it with this. Boom. Get them a $20 Roblox, $5 this, $25. They okay. What I used to do when I bought cards for that, I would go like Costco, Sam's. I would get the $100 worth of cards. You get 4 $25 cards. I get the $100 worth of cards for $80. Gift come along, Easter basket, Christmas, throw one in the stocking, one in the Easter basket. Good grades in school, you get one. And you've kind of given them some kind of reward for the whole year for just $80. Birthday, put one with this so they'll have something to open, but the gift card's sitting on top. It's easy. We make it harder than it needs to be. And you already got it in the house, put away, ready to go. Because I'm going to tell, it's story time. I'm going to tell story time. And, you know, we've had trauma and we've had sad moments as kids. We remember those moments. And we'll always remember them. They'll always affect us. And, you know, you try not to do what was done to you. Now, that's one thing I know I personally try not to do what was done to me. So one of the things was when your parents forget your birthday. That happened to me, and I remember it to this day, and I don't do that. I don't do that. So that was something. So as parents, we had them. We should remember. And some people, I understand, don't celebrate. I understand all that. But if you do and you have, and then all of a sudden you just forget. So, and then you're in a tight to where you can't. This is why we prepare for stuff like this. So, I mean, we make it hard, but it does not have to be. To already have that in the house. When Sam's throw those sales, Roblox, $100 worth of Roblox cards, $425 cards for $79.99. That's when you grab that. So, but I digress. I just want to, yeah. She's wounded and she's hurt too. I just don't bring that to other people because that's my story. And it ain't for everybody to, you know, whatever. I don't want to invoke emotional pain bodies in other people. So I just deal with my own. So, I also bought these. So, I have some clogs that I've had for years and years and years and years. Just waiting on them to fall apart. But I like these because now I'm starting to see extra special critters out there. No snakes, thank God. Thank God, knock on wood, no snakes. But, child, we saw otters. So if you've ever seen one of my garden videos, you know we have a pond in the back behind the house, a pond. I garden in an HOA. And it was 2 or 3 otters swimming there, and the ducks were standing on the sideline like, we ain't going there. They looking at each other like, you going in there? I ain't going in there because an otter will eat a duck and as much as he can to leave the rest hanging. For real. So, they all standing on the sidelines looking. I'm looking out the window. My son went out there to look at them, but they just swimming and backstroking and waiting on one of them ducks to get caught slipping. So what's next? Otters. And that nasty runoff of people treating their grass. We might find them floating soon if they didn't get up out of here. So, I bought more stable shoes for working in the yard, just in case. So this will protect my ankles and the back of my foot in case I step on the wrong thing. So, yeah. And trust me, if I see a snake, y'all gonna hear about that, because I don't do them. And we need to get out there and clean that garage so they can't hide, because my garage is a hot mess. So, we have the drawer and fridge liner. This is a big one. And I do need to kind of clean and reline my fridge. And it was $3. And this is enough to do a whole fridge. Pretty much. Because look how thick that roll is. You can do almost a whole small kitchen with this. Okay? So I did get that. And my growers, we got the grow lights. So I don't know if I said it. This is $3. And the grow lights were, let me see. Child, did he ring on? Yeah. They were $7.50 for a dual grow light. So I got a project, and I'll explain more as the haul goes on. But I got a project with this. But yeah, grow lights. So I did buy one. They had plenty at that location. So that's something to do. And I believe that was it other than this. So now I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the last 3 items. They were, seems like I'm forgetting something, child, but I think that's it. Other than these last 3 items, and I'm going to turn the camera around. And actually, I got to take you off the stand. And, okay. So you see the wooden potting bench. Yes. We got the wooden potting bench for $20. And the 12-piece garage organization system, $19.99. And the 5-tier utility shelf. Now, I bought a 3-tier one from Aldi, Ollie's for $12.95. If I got time, I'm going to take that one back because the 5-tier holds up to 110 pounds. And what I was really going to use that for as an indoor grow station, seed starting station. I'm trying to grow food like our lives depend on it. These groceries are off the chain, and we got to grow food like our lives depend on it. So, you back around. So, I hope you like this video. And always prep and pray. I am going to teach you how to get what you need at the prices we can afford. If you've been just out there willy-nilly and now it's over. It's over. But you can still live an abundant life. Yes, you can. So, as always, prep and pray and plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed. I love you to life. You have a wonderful day.